Welcome to Hollywood World. In this video, we are going to take a fascinating journey back in time to 1976, when Clint Eastwood starred in one of the most iconic westerns of all time, the Outlaw Josey Wales. We'll look at the cast then and now in 2025, discovering how their careers unfolded, what they contributed to Hollywood, and where life has taken them nearly half a century later. If you love classic cinema, westerns, or the unforgettable performances that shaped this masterpiece, you're in for a treat. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on this video to support our channel and keep more Hollywood retrospectives coming your way. Now, let's ride back into history. 1. Clint Eastwood as Josey Wales. Then, 1976. When the Outlaw Josey Wales hit theaters, Clint Eastwood was already a household name thanks to Sergio Leone's spaghetti western trilogy, A Fistful of Dollars, For a Few Dollars More, The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, and his role as Dirty Harry Callahan. At 46, Eastwood was both the star and director of Josey Wales, adapting Forrest Carter's novel into a sweeping story of vengeance, survival, and unlikely friendship. Eastwood's Josey Wales was more than a gunslinger. He was a grieving widower who became a symbol of resilience after the Civil War. His gritty charisma, restrained style, and laconic toughness defined the role and helped cement the film as one of the greatest westerns of its era. Now, 2025. Fast forward to 2025, and Clint Eastwood is 95 years old, a living legend of Hollywood. His acting career slowed in the 2010s, but his directing continued well into his 90s, with films like The Mule 2018 and Cry Macho 2021. Eastwood remains one of the few filmmakers whose career spans more than 6 decades. Though he's largely stepped back from acting, Eastwood's influence echoes through generations. He's an Academy Award-winning director for Unforgiven and Million Dollar Baby, and his legacy as both an actor and filmmaker remains unmatched. Today, Eastwood lives quietly in California, occasionally making rare public appearances, but his enduring body of work keeps him ever present in cinematic history. 2. Chief Dan George as Lone Watty. Then, 1976. Chief Dan George played Lone Watty, the elderly Cherokee who befriends Josey Wales. At 77 years old, he was already well known for his role in Little Big Man, 1970, which earned him an Academy Award nomination. His dry humor and poignant delivery in Josey Wales provided warmth and wisdom to the story. George's performance highlighted Native American dignity and resilience at a time when Hollywood often resorted to stereotypes. His chemistry with Eastwood made their on-screen partnership unforgettable. Now, 2025. Sadly, Chief Dan George passed away in 1981 at the age of 82. While he is no longer with us, his contributions to cinema, literature, and indigenous representation endure. He was not only an actor but also a poet, author, and chief of the Tsleil-Waututh Nation in British Columbia. His legacy lives on through his writings and the trail he blazed for Native actors in mainstream film. 3. Sondra Locke as Laura Lee. Then, 1976. Sondra Locke played Laura Lee, the spirited young woman Josey Wales encounters on his journey. At 32, Locke was an established actress, having earned an Oscar nomination for her debut in The Heart as a Lonely Hunter, 1968. Locke's character brought a sense of hope and renewal to the film, contrasting Josey's hardened grief. Her presence added both vulnerability and quiet strength to the story. Now, 2025. Sondra Locke's career was marked by her long relationship and professional collaborations with Clint Eastwood. However, her later years were overshadowed by legal battles and struggles in Hollywood. Tragically, she passed away in 2018 at the age of 74 after battling cancer. Though gone, Locke is remembered for her unique screen presence and the roles that made her stand out in 1970s cinema. Josey Wales remains one of her most enduring performances. 4. John Vernon as Fletcher. Then, 1976. John Vernon portrayed Fletcher, the former Confederate officer who betrays Josey Wales. By the mid-1970s, Vernon was known for his commanding presence, often cast as villains or authority figures. In Josey Wales, his role as the conflicted officer added tension and drama. Fletcher represented betrayal and compromise, standing in sharp contrast to Josey's steadfast loyalty. Now, 2025. John Vernon enjoyed a prolific career through the 1980s and 1990s, appearing in films like Animal House 1978, Dirty Harry, and numerous TV shows. Sadly, he passed away in 2005 at the age of 72. Today, he is fondly remembered for his deep voice and menacing gravitas that made him unforgettable on screen. 5. Bill McKinney as Captain Terrell. Then, 1976. Bill McKinney played the sadistic Captain Terrell, the Union officer responsible for massacring Josey's family. McKinney, a character actor with a knack for intense roles, had already appeared in Deliverance 1972. As Terrell, he embodied cruelty and vengeance, serving as the main antagonist to Eastwood's Josey. His chilling performance elevated the stakes of the film. Now, 2025. McKinney continued working steadily in film and TV, often cast in tough or villainous roles. He appeared in Eastwood's Sudden Impact, 1983, and even lent his voice to animated projects. Unfortunately, McKinney passed away in 2011 at the age of 80. His work remains a testament to the power of character actors in shaping cinematic stories. 6. Sam Bottoms as Jaime. Then, 1976. Sam Bottoms played Jaime, the young guerrilla fighter who joins Josey's band. At just 21, Bottoms was part of a family of actors that included Timothy, Joseph, and Ben Bottoms. Jaime symbolized youthful hope and idealism, making his eventual fate in the film all the more tragic. Now, 2025. Sam Bottoms went on to appear in Apocalypse Now, 1979, and numerous TV projects. Sadly, he passed away in 2008 at the age of 53 due to brain cancer. His short but impactful career left behind memorable performances in some of the era's greatest films. 7. Paula Truman as Grandma Sarah. Then, 1976. Paula Truman brought life to Grandma Sarah, the feisty and outspoken matriarch. With her sharp wit and no-nonsense attitude, she provided comic relief and heart. Now, 2025. Truman had a long career in Hollywood and Broadway. She passed away in 1994 at the age of 93. She remains remembered for her spirited performances in both stage and film. 8. Geraldine Keams as Little Moonlight. Then, 1976. Geraldine Keams played Little Moonlight, the Navajo woman who joins Josey's group. At 25, it was one of her earliest roles, and she brought quiet strength to the part. Now, 2025. Today, Geraldine Keams is 74 years old and still active in Hollywood. She has appeared in recent projects, including Reservation Dogs and Dark Winds. Beyond acting, she is a storyteller and playwright, dedicated to representing Native voices on screen. Her career longevity stands as a testament to her resilience and talent. 9. Royal Dano as 10 Spot. Then, 1976. Royal Dano portrayed 10 Spot, one of the memorable side characters Josey encounters. Dano was already a veteran actor with dozens of credits, known for his distinctive voice. Now, 2025. Dano passed away in 1994 at the age of 71. His career spanned westerns, TV shows, and even voice work for Disney's theme parks. His deep, haunting voice is still recognized by many fans of classic Hollywood. 10. Matt Clark as Kelly. Then 1976. Matt Clark played Kelly, one of Josey's companions. By 1976, Clark was a familiar face in westerns and dramas. Now 2025. Now 92 years old, Matt Clark is retired from acting but still fondly remembered. He appeared in films like Back to the Future Part 3 and Jeremiah Johnson. Though no longer active, his contributions to the genre remain significant. 11. Sheb Wooley as Travis Cobb. Then 1976. Sheb Wooley played the dry goods store owner Travis Cobb. Aside from acting, Wooley was also a successful singer-songwriter, best known for the novelty hit, Purple People Eater. Now 2025. Wooley passed away in 2003 at the age of 82. His career spanned music, film, and TV, making him a true multi-talented entertainer. 12. Woodrow Parfrey as Carpetbagger. Then 1976. Woodrow Parfrey played the Carpetbagger, one of the quirky supporting characters. A familiar face on television, Parfrey often portrayed eccentric or nervous men. Now 2025. Parfrey died in 1984 at the age of 61. While gone for decades, his distinctive presence is still recognized by fans of classic television and films. 13. John Quaid as Comanchero leader. Then 1976. John Quaid appeared as the leader of the Comancheros, another thread in Josey's dangerous journey. His burly frame and intimidating demeanor made him a frequent choice for villainous roles. Now 2025. Quaid continued acting into the 1990s, often alongside Clint Eastwood and in TV westerns. He passed away in 2009 at the age of 71. His legacy as a reliable western heavy endures. Nearly 50 years after the Outlaw Josey Wales premiered, its cast continues to resonate with audiences. Some have passed on, leaving behind unforgettable performances. Others, like Clint Eastwood and Geraldine Keams, remind us of the film's living legacy. The movie itself remains a cornerstone of the Western genre, blending action, pathos, and humor in a way that few films have matched since. It showcased the humanity behind the gunslinger myth and introduced audiences to a diverse set of characters who made Josey's journey unforgettable. As we look back in 2025, The Outlaw Josey Wales is more than a film, it's a reminder of storytelling's enduring power and the timeless performances of its cast. That's our deep dive into The Outlaw Josey Wales cast, then and now in 2025. Which performance was your favorite? Do you think this was Clint Eastwood's greatest western? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss more Hollywood retrospectives from us. Thanks for watching, and until next time, ride safe.